So we're gonna do a punch, a technique off of a right cross. He's gonna go ahead and punch, and then you're gonna come out here, and then arm bar, okay? You're gonna do 2 punches, and then pass it through, and then arm bar, okay? So, one more time, just the 1. Cover, arm bar, okay. Now, if you really watch what I was doing, I wasn't really doing anything that has anything to do with self-defense. And that's because, go ahead, he stopped on his own will. And so I see a lot of people training, especially in classical and traditional arts, where they have the person punching and the person stops this far away or further back, or it might be a little closer and somebody's pretty good at their demonstration, but they were never in any danger of really being hurt or attacked, which means they're not really practicing protecting themselves. And I'm talking about what they do in their dojos when they're teaching. The other thing you'll see people do, if you can stay there, is they'll punch over to this side, or they'll punch over to this side, or they'll throw a looping hook and stop, right? And this person never has to defend themselves. So how do you develop the skill of life protection or self-defense if their intent was never to touch you? If they're stopping of their own will, when do you practice the part where you have to stop a person who's not cooperating and a willing opponent? It's a hard thing to do. So it's not hard to do, it's a hard idea to adjust to, because what's gonna happen is you are gonna get hit. You're going to not be as successful at the moves right away. But that's part of the process, I think, for every technique. So when he comes in, get close, 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 and try to hit me. Or you can like try to hit my face. Okay. That's where he should be punching to. If I know what he's doing, there's no reason I can't practice. But I'm talking about higher level teachers, black belts, brown belts. If I know what he's doing, there's no reason he shouldn't be able to try to make contact. Does he have to try to knock my head off through the window? No, but his intent should be to touch me. Okay, if it's free fighting or free sparring or doing some kind of free drill, maybe he takes a little bit of power out of it, cut the speed down a little bit until you get comfortable doing that. And then again, it shouldn't matter because outside it won't matter. So when he's coming to punch me, and I have to make sure I'm covering his arm, that I'm stopping him from attacking me. Try to touch my chin, Mike. Okay, now I might cover, I might not. I don't think he would hit me. Come on, try to touch. So that's what I'm saying. You have to make sure that you're, as the defender, as the teacher, or even if you're just a student, that your person's intent is to touch you, and that they would have touched you had you not defended yourself. So when you're in your dojos, try to keep that at the front of your mind. And then what's happening is you're building real skill. You're building a skill of self-defense. If he punches and stops, it doesn't matter what fancy moves I do, throws, kicks, strikes at the groin, chokes, cervical, it doesn't matter. That's just me demonstrating flow, weaknesses on the body, but I won't be able to do any of that if I can't stop him. And yes, I can go like this, right, and kick him in the groin when he's punching. Maybe he still punches me. Maybe I can slip his punch and try to hit him first, but maybe he throws that hand, right? So Taika said that the art of self-defense, the term that they use in the Japanese terms of it, means to stop an attack, to stop a spear. It doesn't mean spear the other spear, right? It doesn't mean you're attacking, like I'm not beating you with offense. I'm using something that's gonna stop you. And offense is part of the ingredients of that, right? It's one of the ingredients in defense, but it's not the driver. So he's coming to get me, I have to stop him. Then, if you can flow from that and do your moves after that, that's impressive. So again, in your dojos, make sure you can do it safer by trying to go to your chest. So he hit me, right? Okay, so if I have to block, and I don't block, then I know I have to fix something. So now I know where my problem or weakness is. I have to make the adjustment. So either I'm going to be more ready before he starts. I'm going to get my hands in my right position, whatever style you use. I don't care what style it is. It could be Wing Chun, Muay Thai, whatever. You have to use what you have, but we all have similar things. So in this case, if we go to the chest, I have my guards up. I got to make sure I'm stopping his arm, and something's happening to his body. I'm not just doing this, slapping parries. That's not going to get you the effect. So when you do defense, it has to stop the attack and change his body, change his intent, take his balance, things have to happen. So at least as best you can, try to make sure your attacker's attacking with some intent. They can attack as fast as they want with 0 power. You can tell them to slow it down. You can adjust the power up, right? If you have a good training partner, they'll be open to these things. So give that a shot and let me know what you think.